Hi guys, what's up? How you all doing? Welcome back to another exciting video. So a while ago we did a reaction to how the Germans and the Dutch people react to ambulance siren. If you haven't checked that video out, kindly do that quickly. We saw how the Dutch people and the Germans react to ambulance siren, and it was amazing. So you guys should quickly check that one out, or you check it out after watching this video. But today's video is very interesting. We're going to be seeing different countries reaction to ambulance siren. What is it like? Okay, so this video is coming from countries reacting. It's titled how different countries react to ambulance siren international. So we have different countries: US, UK, Canada, just different countries, Japan, Germany, different countries. Okay, so we're going to be doing that today. Do well to like, share, subscribe, drop in the comment section what you think about this video. I'll see you guys after the video to drop my reaction. Okay, let's quickly check this out together.
Look at these. And this guy is not ready to leave place for the ambulance. So the ambulance is still here. No one's even bothered to make some space for it. I know it's tight, but then you can try. No one's even moving left or right. They're just right in front of the ambulance. And look at this guy.
And so the ambulance has gone into that lane purely because it needs to do something, as in it needs to pay a fee or it has to give a card or something like that. Can you imagine it? That you've been picked up by this ambulance because you're dying or you got some serious accident and you have to stop to pay tolls. We just went through the toll gate there, and it's not for another 3 or 4 kilometers down the road before the ambulance will catch us up. But I was just mind-blowing that they would have to stop to pay a fee, whether or not they have to give a card saying, hey, charge it to this card, or they actually have to, find the 630 yen that's needed or something like that, to go through, or whatever it is. The point is that they had to slow down and stop.
Wow, amazing. Did you guys just see that? I love the fact that this person that made this video tried to um you know show different locations, especially in the USA. We saw 2 locations in the USA, Manhattan or Matan, I can't remember, Matan and an unknown location. I love that they did not generalize it, so the situations might be different in different places, but we can see that there are different reactions to the ambulance siren. There are some places that are in fact the sound of the siren alone, just makes people want to clear the road and just allow the ambulance go. But there are some locations that we realize that people do not really care. Everybody is just heading to one place, especially China and India. We could see that there are so many people on the road, and there was even traffic. There's a queue, there's traffic. In fact, it was a whole lot. I don't know how that works. I don't know how old this video is, but I believe that there should be some improvement. So if you stay in any of these locations, you're in China, or you're in India, or in the USA, this part of the USA that this was mentioned, if there's a difference, you guys should, mention. Let's know if there's because I'm sure the road network, because the ambulance is, it's not just any kind of bus, it's not just any kind of car, it's an emergency bus. Somebody might be inside that needs quick medical attention, right? But we can see in countries like Poland, in fact, the road was so clear, so clear. Poland is Warsaw, to be precise. The road was very clear. It was a smooth ride. Situations like that. In fact, we've reacted to videos of Germans, how the Germans, in fact, even though there was traffic, there was a road specifically. They just allowed the buses go straight. There was no traffic, there was no car, coming out. No. There were cars on both sides of the road, but in the middle, cars were able, the ambulance was able to pass. Another country like Japan, the road was, in fact, the road was very clear. Maybe it was a narrow, a lonely road. Japan was very clear. Japan, Germany, Poland, we've seen the situation of the Dutch people. In fact, the Dutch people is like an entourage, like a convoy. Some bikes are in front trying to clear the traffic, making sure that there's no car hindering, causing any obstacle, or there's going to cause delay on the road, so they go ahead while the ambulance is coming behind. It's usually amazing. But in countries like China, India, so if you're in any of these countries and you want to you have one or two things to say, because I believe that it should have improved, especially within road network. People just need sensitization to know that, okay, when the ambulance is coming, if you're a road user, you just have to make way for the ambulance because it's an emergency bus, right? So I believe that it should have improved, especially in countries like India, China, USA. Yeah, so especially in the USA, I'm sure this is not the situation anymore, but this is just like how it's. I'll drop the link to this video so you guys could go check out how long this video has been. So that could just give you guys so you guys will know, okay, it's been a long time, so we'll know that, okay. But if you stay in any of this country, what is the situation like in your country now? How do people actually react, especially road users? How do they react to ambulance sirens? I'll be waiting in the comment section. A lot of people will be there, so please drop all your comments in the comment section. Do well to like, share, subscribe, turn your post notification bell. Do not do not skip my ads, okay? So please watch my ads, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.